Okay, Jennifer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It
that's
only
fine.
record her voice, but it won't record
Oh,
the
and
likeness.
right.
It's really just your video.
I found the participants.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see it recording.
So to answer your question, well, wait, we have to give Jennifer the full benefit here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because where is, of course, what I want to find. You go through this too a little bit, Jennifer, with the technology?
Yes, I do. And but like that, once you start to learn it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've come a long way, but like minimize, it's like, I'm trying to be on Apple today, and it won't. See, I have to. I've learned it on a PC pretty well, but it acts so differently, completely differently on an Apple.
Of course.
Right. Yeah. Everything's in a different place.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. It's like, oh my God. So where is? Girl, of course, I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
Oh, here it is.
Oh, the drum roll. Okay.
We're about to start.
Makes sense.
You have to have a little comedy. It's no fun. So, to answer your
just to make things pretty exciting, I am about to get through a tunnel, so hopefully I'll remain with you. But
okay.
There's some traffic, so I'll have a little bit of time before I get through it.
July 10th, 2019, we're about to start the webinar for B.R.A, Bra Recycling Agency. I am the founder. I'm Kathleen Kirkwood, and I started recycling bras after selling bras for 30 years on national retailers, online, and on QVC TV, when I saw in my factory about 14 million bras being made in a month going to the United States out of one factory only. So I did the math, and I called the American Chemistry Council, which is French for Plastics the Council, and they helped me connect with recyclers that created the methodology to turn bras into carpet padding, so it gets used in commercial building, not in home, because it's not as good. It's not as good quality, the 38Ds, after they're all chopped up. But it becomes commercial carpet padding, and it reduces plastics, textiles, spandex, polyurethane foam, and the metal is pulled out with magnets mainly in different facilities, and that is sold by the pound, and that goes to breast cancer research. So I'm going to record today. I've mentioned it before. We're just recording because we're doing very well. We're getting a lot of red carpet this time of year. I don't know why. I would think it would be more September, but a lot of red carpet events are going on now, and they will be offering B.R.A. red carpet to sponsors, and then we ship, and then they collect the sponsorship money. But we have Jennifer on the call today, and you're from what organization, Jennifer?
The Young Women's Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation. We're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
So I heard a bit about Jennifer's story, and what I believe I understand it to be is what company is sponsoring you right now?
Well, we have done things in the past for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, and different retailers, and I was looking to marry this promotion with, trying to drive, like, people would go to, different retailers, and they could drop their bras off and perhaps get a coupon or get something. So I was just sort of, but I wasn't 100% clear on how the whole bra thing worked.
Well, it's a bit of a creative process, but to talk about what you want to do, I would work with you to to define what retailer you wanted to do this with, and then they would sponsor if they agreed. They would sponsor the bin because, you know, as you can imagine, paper, cardboard, you know, the whole thing has hard costs. It's about $400 to $600 for a bin. And then they get all the boxes that are prepaid for the bras to be recycled. But the benefit for them, they're working with a, you know, you could call your, you know, a charity or you're almost like an influencer to drive traffic for them. So we would promote your event through we have 2 or 3 templates. So we would take your event, put it on a template if you like. You could make your own, but we could do it on a template. And the store would buy the bin, and then we would promote recycling bras. But you would have to get a financial benefit, I'm sure, right?
Right. I was unclear as to whether, like, then we turn in the bras to you, correct?
Well, no, the bras would go to wherever the bin is at the retailer.
But then, okay, and then what happens after that, though?
The retailer would ship them to me, and we would recycle them because the cost of that is in the bin. But what we would do to create a financial income to your charity is to say to the store, for the cost of the bin and a promotion, and you could say, we'll drive traffic to your store, and after you have 5 pounds of bras, for every 5 pounds, we get $100. That would be worth it to the store to bring all those women in. And then the women coming in could get the knowledge that they're driving a donation to you, and the store could offer them, say, $10 off their next purchase. So it's you know, it's called cause marketing for the store. So they would say, come into the store, we'll give $20 for every pound we receive, and while you're in here, when you recycle, if you'd like to get a new one, here's $10 off. And then I would promote it with you. You would promote it. We'd give you a PDF and a JPEG with, you know, a very basic template unless you want to create your own. And then, you know, the store buys the bin. That's all we want to, you know, just be covered for the cost. And you know, the store would make the arrangement with you to pay you for that amount collected. So your part would be to work with me to get the store to offer the promotion. And then if the store wants to donate $1,000, you keep $1,000. $10,000, you keep $10,000. Whatever we promote together, the outcome is all yours. We just give you the vehicle, which has some cost, like the bin. But nobody has to be charged anything until the store says yes and buys the bin. So we could create, you know, like a template that says that your organization is going to collect bras at their store, and every 20 pounds, we could make up what you wanted to do. Like for every 10 pounds, they donate $100. Or I could work with the store. And then the store would say, okay, well, we'd like to get, you know, 50 to 80 new people in for that day. Let's say for every 10 bras, or every 10 bras, we'll give $10 or $100. So they come up with the number and they give that number to you.
Okay, so the bin, is that one, like if I'm dealing with someone who has multiple locations, is the cost of the bin, like can it only be at one location where we're driving traffic, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could do a bin for one location, and That's about $600 per bin. But if they wanted to do multiple locations, they could just come in and we could make a poster for them, which is a lot cheaper. I think it's like $199. And then they can put the bras in any box. And then the store would ship them to me in the box. We sell a label. So they buy the poster and a label. They either buy the bin, which has a lot of the razzmatazz, all the beautiful, printing of a professional, high gloss bin that they could use again. If it's successful, they might want to keep it and keep it going. And we could create.
So the bin, like I saw on your website, it's like, like the cardboard boxes that you might see at an event for garbage. You know what I mean? Like, what does the bin look like?
Haha. Oh, you're not on the thing. I could send you a link to the bin. The bin comes with a little bit of the red carpet. It's a high gloss multicolored bin. It comes with a shipping box. It comes with a vinyl label for the floor or the wall. It's a full kit. It also includes the cost of shipping. So everything you see, there's no, like a lot of times you'll buy like a kit in this kind of situation and then the freight is another $38. So everything is included. The freight to get the bin, to print the bin, and all the recycling costs and a carton, prepaid label to ship it back to us at our facility to recycle it. And the recycling cost is all covered in the bin. So there's no, I hate passwords and I hate hidden costs. So sometimes people say, well, that's pricey. And I say, well, by the time, you buy anything else and you finally pay a tax and this and that and shipping is a lot more. So the store would buy the bin and they could keep the bin and continue the promotion. They've paid for everything. And then whatever promotion we create, like for every 10 bras, they give you $100, you'd get 100% of that. Now, we might be able to get, like, do you have to do it in a store?
I mean, that was my initial idea because I have a retailer that already donates to us. So, and I was looking to, I was under the impression that we would get money back for donating the bras to you. But that's not the case, correct?
No, we're not. There is confusion on that from time to time. We're not a charity. We're not a charity. We're a for-profit, zero waste recycling innovator, so to speak. So we create different ways that stores can drive traffic, or charities can use our tools to raise money. I'll give you an example. We did something in a college. They took, I could hear, oh, you're not on the thing. So a college wanted to raise money, not for breast cancer awareness, but for their women's sports team, which is appropriate today. I think women's soccer, I think we won, USA won the soccer thing today. Thank you.
Yes.
Facebook, yeah. So the sorority in the college wanted to raise money for their college sorority. And so they just put a ticket out, which we provided free. And they said, okay, come to the gym on Thursday at 5, buy a ticket, $5 for up to 10 bras, and $25 unlimited. You could bring your families, everybody's bra in the world. And at 5 o'clock, we're going to have the event. You come, and we're going to pay and recycle all your bras. Well, the boys got involved, and they started running around the campus. I mean, a lot of this creativity I do some of, but most of the people who are doing it with me are more creative than I am. So the boys ran around, of course, college boys with the bras, and they just sold tickets in 48 hours. All the tickets were gone. And so I have the video on YouTube of the melee of the people coming to the gym, and I don't know exactly how much they collected, but they kept all the money. They just bought, I think the recycling fee at the end was a couple $100. So we give you the tools to help you collect funds, and it's easy to collect funds when people are coming in to recycle a bra because it's different and it's like a wow. And hey, I got 20 bras, I'd love to recycle them. The timing is great because people understand the value of recycling rather than throwing things in the garbage. And no one has bra recycling. So it's like, hey, I'll get my mother's, I'll bring them in, I'll buy a ticket, $5, I'll do something for breast cancer research. And then you keep all the money, but you do buy whatever the label is. In our case, it's about $109 for a box. So what?
Okay, so that's different.
What organizations can do is they can use the tools, and if they're finding that, hey, we're not selling any tickets, we don't charge anything. So you can use our templates. We can promote for you. We can try with you. We can call the store with you. I could give you more ideas on how to do with a poster in a box. And then if you've collected $700 and our fee is $100, you made $600. But we provided you the story, the attraction, the sustainable, the story.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I definitely see. I see how it all works, and there's definitely value to it. It's just a matter of trying to find the right scenario, and like a retailer or just an event.
If you have a store that's donating to you already and they sell bras, it's a great value for you to say to them, to give back to them something. And you'd be giving back to them traffic and a way for people to connect with the store, because they're going to come in, they're not just going to pat themselves on the back and get whatever promotion you can give them for doing a good thing. They're actually going to get physical people to come in and trade in for a new bra, get a great experience. Oh my God, you're doing that? Oh my God, you're taking my bra? Oh, I'll get a new one here. And that's a connection they can have for years to come. That's not a connection that's going to be one and done. And it's very reasonable, and they get to say in the press or publicity or social media, look what we're doing for breast cancer research. Come and visit us. It's a wonderful cause. It's very, in the world of cause marketing, it's a great value for what it actually costs in the end.
Okay, I definitely see, I see a lot of possibilities. And how long have you been doing this? Have you done, any retail promotions, or is it mostly with, organizations or individuals?
No, we've done a lot of retail promotions. We offer different services. So you could be certified, which is the bigger picture thing. That's like $20K to $60K to start, and it's all stores. And, we give you a lot of the intellectual property and links and text and mobile. And then there are stores like we have boutiques that just buy our sign. And our sign is like $150. And they put the sign in the window. There's, if you sign up or if you send me your email somehow, I can send you a link to the variety that we've done in the stores. So they put up a sign, And then they promote on Facebook, hey, come recycle. And then when they collect the bras, they just go online, they buy the label, and they've sold a lot of new bras for, the transition of come in, get one new, and then they just keep that going, and it costs them $150 plus the label. You could do text to mobile, text to recycle. That's a little more, it sounds more complicated, but actually it's very easy. You would just do text B.R.A. to 79274, and we would put a link to your charity. Do you have a donate page? Oh, I think, well, I think she went to the tunnel.
Yeah, my house.
So this is a great time.
One, two, three. Yeah.
Wow, we really
Hello.
enjoyed that time.
Hey,
That was
back on.
fantastic. And those
Hello.
are all
Hey,
very good
hey,
questions.
KK.
How do you work it in with a
Kathleen.
charity, and
KK.
how does the store or
Hey.
recycling?
Kathleen.
Hello. Hello.
You're there?
I'm back.
Yeah, she's back.
I'm back.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have to turn this down.
Yeah. Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
No, can you hear Jen?
Hi, Kathleen. I'm sorry.
There you are.
I told you the tunnel might be an issue.
Thing.
Yeah, I'm out now, so keep your fingers crossed.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. There are questions, but like you say, if you do a lot of them, it drills down to like 2 or 3 options. And if you have a store and you could provide more traffic, we would promote it on our website, our Facebook page, our Instagram page. They're not going to get that for, what it's going to cost in the end. And most of it, or all of it actually, gets charged after they're successful. So if you use some of the tools in the promotion and you're not getting the feedback you want, you just don't buy the label.
Okay. I think it's got a lot of possibilities. I'm gonna just try to think of a couple. Because the original retailer, I think, probably won't work, but I do have some other ideas. And but I'm excited about it. I think it is. There's just a lot of different opportunities, and there's a lot of stuff going on for our foundation in October, and we'll have to try to try to figure out what the best move is.
Yeah, and don't forget, when you have a promotion for a charity, what's exciting about B.R.A. is it can be posted nationally on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn and all that, whatever we wind up doing together. So you can engage raw recycling all through social media and get people outside the scope of where you live to connect to this. So you might exponentially grow because you won't be locked into a location.
Right.
Yeah, and I could grow with you and help you do that with, if you somehow connect with me, we can. What I do a lot is this kind of thing, and I book a call. So we can book a call and a screen share, and I could just walk you through. And it's really like 2 or 3 things. It's not going to be too many decisions. It's going to be, like you say, what does the bin looks like? The link has the price, the picture, examples, links to other, it's all in one, it's not perfect. We're trying to do capital fundraising to grow faster because, people are getting it actually. We need to do that. But it is only like 2 or 3 options: the bin, the mail-in carton or label, or the text. And then you can engage nationally on social media. And everybody wants the story of bra recycling. It's like, it's so odd and different and innovative. And you do what with bras? What? When? Where? You know, that is the magic, really, of, you know, the using it. It's, you know, what is your hook? Breast, you know, it's like even if it's the greatest cause in the world, you still, in this busy environment of social media avalanche, how do you get their attention? It's like the ice bucket challenge, you know, celebrities throwing cold water on them. It's like, that did it. You know, bras recycled into carpeting. Gee whiz, what's that? You know, so
yeah.
I mean, until, you know, it becomes mundane, which hopefully it does, because then we're going to recycle instead of throwing things in the ocean. But until then, it really gets attention.
Yeah, I think it's got a lot of great, you know, different legs. You know, obviously the recycling is very powerful, particularly in a cancer environment, and you know, because that's one of our, you know, one of the things that we champion and try to get people to live better lifestyles, and, you know, health-wise as well as just what they throw away. You're right. I mean, you know, and then also, you know, just being able to help. And so I'm excited. I think I have a couple different ideas. I actually did book a call with you. I believe it's next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, and so
great.
Let me noodle it a little bit, and then we can follow up. And but I'm excited. I think there's definitely some opportunities for us.
Oh yeah, I got you, Jennifer Keem. I do have you. Is that how you pronounce your last name?
It's Kim, but is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I can't remember.
I got it on Tuesday.
Okay. All right, that'll work.
All right, and you know, a lot of people wanted me to record today to send it to them, and a couple from, you know, it's the Breast Cancer Research October thing is starting to brew, so this will help a lot of people too.
Yeah, I think it's an awesome idea, and I think, you know, I think people don't know what to do with their bras. You know, it's kind of hard to donate them because it's such a personal item, you know. So it is. I think it's a great thing to be able to recycle them.
Well, you brought up a great point. You know, we like to say you can give away your clothes, but you can't give away your underwear, because technically it could, in some locales and some municipalities, a bra could almost be categorized as hazardous waste because it is underwear and it could have bacteria. And are you giving it away? And is it, a lot of the charities that collect clothing, they collect bras, but they call us anyway because they can't really resell it. It's not in any shape to, so the percentage that gets donated to re-wear by somebody else who's underprivileged, it doesn't really happen in the end because of those reasons. So we nip it in the bud by saying you can give away your clothes, but you can't give away your underwear, because people understand that. And we're starting to work with hospitals now because they want a place to properly throw out the bras in the hospital.
Yeah, I think it's got a lot of applications, but I think it's you know, it's a great business idea, but it's also, you know, you're helping a lot. You know, I think it makes a difference.
Thank you.
Okay, well, where do you just how about if I give some thought to it, and then we can talk next week?
Okay, yeah, and we got a screen share, so you'll get all the links and all that.
Okay, yeah. So, well, do you have my email there?
Yeah. Oh, I can send it to you.
Yeah,
Right.
send like what the container looks like and everything, and that will be helpful to try to figure out which way to proceed.
Great.
Okay, well, I appreciate your time. I feel pretty important that I'm the only one on the call, or I don't know, is the other person an employee, or is he what does he do?
Sorry. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm so sorry.
You know what? That's okay.
Okay, there we go. Yes, that's Kamal. I'll introduce Kamal. Kamal and I started working together about, 19 years ago.
Is it happy over there?
And we are a forever team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we work together on content and social media, just about everything.
Mm-hmm. Pleasure to meet you, Jen.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too. All right, well then we'll talk next week.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Au revoir. À bientôt.
Bye-bye.
Okay, well, that is a wrap. You can find this on the website, and that really gave you an overview of how you can do a charity event with a bin, or just select them in a box and buy a label. Signing off. Still off.